Hi, and welcome back to Sandy's Slant on Everything. It's been 9 days since my surgery. It's still healing. It's still painful, a little. Itchy mostly. They had a goal of me getting to 4 cartons of formula a day in 6 days, but nah, I'm still at 2. I'm not tolerating it well. It's the one during the day makes me nauseous, and the one that I do when I sleep is fine. But they're both still slow, so there's not enough time to get in another one. So still at 2. That would be about 700 calories, which is maintaining my weight and not at 102, but not increasing it like they want. But we're working on it. It's all a process. I'll show you in a second how the first day went. It was not good. But we made it through. And we now have all the supplies, which I swear take up a corner of my bedroom. I have a backpack that has the little Joey pump in it, and it's feeding away. And that's the one they gave me from the supply company, but we ordered a mini backpack because that thing's huge. It doesn't weigh much, but it's big. And so it'll be good for packing supplies when I need them and taking them with me, but I'll still use the mini one when it finally comes. But they're behind on those. They're back ordered till October 4th, I think. A couple more weeks. It'll be okay. But just being able to use that backpack is nice. And I came outside today. I haven't been much off the bed since this started because it makes me so sick. But this is one of the last days here at 7,000 feet up in the air. We live in Colorado. This is one of the last warm days we're going to have. So I wanted to get a little sun and let my little dog, let's show you, she's right there, you can hardly see her. She's a tiny little Pomeranian. Her name is Bambi. You'll meet her at some point. She's my emotional support dog. She travels with me. She even flies with me. Wanted her to be able to get out, and she usually sticks with me. So if I'm laying on the bed, she'll lay on the bed, and she needs to be outside too. But let's see how my week has gone. It's been emotional. I cried probably the first 3 days because I didn't realize how much work a JG or a GJ tube is. And my husband and I had some big plans to travel and do things when we retire, and those kind of seemed like they were falling apart. But maybe after the adjustment it won't be anything at all. It won't be a problem. But he also has back issues, so we're may have to adjust. And a friend of mine, Holly, always tells me that expectations, you got to watch out for them, because you expect one thing and you get another, and God didn't have that same plan you did. And if you keep expecting what you want, you're just going to be disappointed. So I have autism and I have a panic disorder, and those things I've managed, but this was different, especially since it makes me sick. So I thought, in all that crying, I'm thinking that I'm going to be sick forever. But in talking to the nutritionalist, they said that no, it'll get used to it. It's just your intestines don't stretch, and you're dripping something into it it's not used to, and you're also getting nutrition you haven't had in months, and all of that is just bleh. It doesn't really feel like nausea to me, like not the way my stomach did. It feels like you're going downhill on a roller coaster and you leave your stomach behind and you feel woozy, but not necessarily like you're gonna throw up unless you ate a chalupa or something right before you went on. But if not, it doesn't feel quite like that. It's just icky, just not a good feeling. So, but being outside is nice, and I don't feel nauseous all the time. And the second carton that goes in at night, that one doesn't bother me because I'm sleeping, except I have to sleep on a 30-degree angle for all us engineers. 30-degree angle. And our bed props up, our bed moves, but that would mean my husband would have to sleep at a 30-degree angle, and he wasn't thrilled with that because of his back. And so we bought a 30-degree wedge, and I have to sleep on my back. I have never slept on my back in my life, so this was weird. But I guess my body's recovering because I'm sleeping 10, 11, 12 hours at night, and feel fine, like not that I overslept or anything, so it must be just part of the healing process. But it'll take a while. And I thought, listening to the nutritionalist saying that I'd be up to goal in 6 days, doing 4 cartons, and listening to my gastroenterologist who said I could do anything I wanted, that this wouldn't impair anything. That's not true. That's not true at all. I didn't get up to speed, and I won't get up to speed. And the people I've talked to have said that they took months. And that's okay. It's a process. I'm kind of done crying for now. And and I can't do anything I want. First I got to get used to having this backpack, or the smaller one that we ordered. We ordered a mini backpack that'll just hold the pump and one bag. And I think I said that, and it's back ordered. So we're waiting on that. But once I have that, it'll be a little smaller, a little bit more portable, and I can start doing some things. I originally joined on Facebook a gastroparesis support group, which is a good thing for some people. But there was a lot of commiserating, and it's really not the direction that I want to go. I want to go in a more positive direction. I'm attached to a life support. Some people have to prick their fingers and give themselves a shot every day. Thank God that's not me. For insulin, or they have an insulin pump, or they have a pacemaker, or whatever is your lifeline. It is what it is, and you adjust. And I was talking to my therapist, and told her that I pick up my purse every day, and it weighs 10 times what this little backpack does. And I said, and I never think twice about it. I need my purse. If I left the house without my purse, I go back to get my purse. So if for 30 years I've been carrying that and never thinking twice about it, I'll get used to the backpack. I will. When I looked online There's not a lot of information about gastroparesis. In fact, I actually found out that there are gastrointestinal doctors that don't believe it exists. Believe that or not. I don't know how you could not believe that. I have a machine, a little pill that went through me that showed that my stomach didn't empty. I mean, I'm giving you scientific proof and you're telling me that it doesn't exist. Of course, that's not my doctor. But I can't imagine what that would be like. But that was my first week. Kind of better than some, worse than others. And I'll probably be on more often now that I'm a little less sick. Or maybe I'll be on days when I am a little sick. Because, well, there's just going to be days when I'm going to be sick. But if you want to talk back to me, add to the comments. There is a like button and a subscribe button if you liked it. Oh, and I got a new lovely medical alert bracelet so that they don't accidentally hit my tube if I'm ever in an accident or something. An ENT friend of mine suggested that. But and I will see you soon. So have a great week, and I'll be back.